Hey there, history buffs. Ever wondered how ancient societies shaped our modern world? Let's take a quick journey back in time to explore the incredible legacies of our ancestors. First, let's talk Mesopotamia. Known as the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia gave us some of the earliest forms of writing and law. Imagine trying to manage a bustling city without a written language or legal system. From the Code of Hammurabi to cuneiform tablets, they laid down the basics of how societies could be organized. Next stop, ancient Egypt. Beyond the pyramids and mummies, Egyptians were pioneers in medicine, architecture, and calendar systems. Their advancements in mathematics and engineering still leave us in awe today. And those intricate hieroglyphs, they tell us stories that span thousands of years. Moving east to the Indus Valley civilization, often overlooked, but they were geniuses in urban planning and sanitation. Their grid-like city layouts and advanced drainage systems were centuries ahead of their time. Think about it. A civilization that prioritized cleanliness and public health long before it was common practice. Ancient China, anyone? From the Great Wall to the Silk Road, their contributions are immense. Paper, gunpowder, and the compass, all game changers that propelled human progress. The philosophies of Confucius and Laozi still influence millions of lives around the globe. And let's not forget the ancient Greeks. Democracy, philosophy, and the Olympics, concepts and events that continue to shape our world. Their intellectual pursuits laid the groundwork for Western thought and science. Finally, the Romans. Masters of engineering and governance, their legacy is visible in our legal systems, languages, and infrastructure. Roads, aqueducts, and monumental architecture, they knew how to build a lasting empire. So whether it's writing from Mesopotamia, democracy from Greece, or engineering from Rome, each ancient society has left an indelible mark on our world. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into how these foundational ideas and technologies continue to influence us today. Thanks for watching.
Mesopotamia is a land of many names. It is often referred to as the cradle of civilization. It is called the land between two rivers because it lies between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. These rivers provided the water and fertile soil that made agriculture possible. This area is now mostly in the country of Iraq. The rich history of this region is still evident in its landscapes and ruins. It was here thousands of years ago that people started to live in cities. These early cities were bustling centers of trade, culture, and innovation. They farmed the land and traded goods. The fertile soil allowed them to grow crops like barley and wheat, which supported large populations. This was the start of a great civilization. Mesopotamia became a hub of human activity and progress. The people of Mesopotamia are called Sumerians. They were very clever and resourceful, making significant advancements in various fields. They invented many things that we still use today, such as the wheel, the plow, and the concept of time divided into hours and minutes. The Sumerians were the first to use writing. Their cuneiform script was a major breakthrough in human communication. They also developed a system of law. These laws helped to maintain order and justice in their growing cities, and they were skilled builders who created impressive cities. Their architectural achievements included ziggurats, temples, and palaces that stood as testaments to their ingenuity. Imagine trying to remember everything without writing it down. The Sumerians faced this problem. They needed a way to keep track of things, so they invented cuneiform. Cuneiform used small wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets. At first, these marks were like pictures. A picture of a foot meant to go. A picture of a head meant head or person. Over time, the pictures became simpler. They also started to stand for sounds. This allowed the Sumerians to write down anything they could say. As more people lived together, cities grew larger. Uruk was one of the first big cities in Mesopotamia. It had large walls to protect it. Inside the walls there were many buildings made of mud brick. These included homes, shops, and temples. The most impressive building was the ziggurat. This was a large stepped pyramid with a temple on top. The ziggurat was the center of the city's religious life. The Sumerians' skill in planning and building cities helped them to thrive. Section 4, Law and Order, the Code of Hammurabi. To keep order in society, you need laws. Laws are the backbone of any civilization, ensuring that people live in harmony and disputes are resolved fairly. Hammurabi, a Babylonian king, created a famous set of laws. He was a visionary leader who understood the importance of a structured legal system. This is known as the Code of Hammurabi. It is one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length in the world. It was written on a tall stone for everyone to see. This public display ensured transparency and accessibility for all citizens. The code had laws about many things. It covered a wide range of topics to address the complexities of daily life. There were laws about farming, ensuring that agricultural practices were fair and productive, business, regulating trade and commerce to promote economic stability, and crime. The code stated specific punishments for different crimes. This helped deter criminal activities and maintain social order. This helped to create a fairer system of justice. It aimed to protect the weak and ensure that justice was served. The Code of Hammurabi influenced lawmaking for many centuries to come. Its principles can still be seen in modern legal systems around the world. Section 5. Mesopotamia's enduring legacy. Mesopotamia is often called the cradle of civilization, a title it rightfully earns. This is because many important ideas and inventions came from this region, shaping the future of human societies. The Sumerians' development of writing was a major turning point in human history, marking the beginning of recorded history. Cuneiform allowed people to record their thoughts, history, and stories, preserving knowledge for future generations. This knowledge could then be passed down through generations, ensuring that the wisdom of the past was not lost. The Sumerian skill in urban planning led to the development of organized cities with structured layouts and advanced infrastructure. These cities became centers of trade, culture, and learning, attracting people from various regions and fostering cultural exchange. And the Code of Hammurabi, with its emphasis on justice and fairness, laid the foundation for legal systems in many parts of the world, influencing laws and governance for centuries to come. Section 6. Conclusion: the cradle of civilization. The achievements of the Sumerians and Babylonians had a lasting impact on the world. Their inventions, ideas, and systems of governance spread far and wide, influencing the development of other civilizations. When we study Mesopotamia, we are looking back at the roots of our own societies. Their story is a reminder of the power of human innovation and the enduring legacy of the past. The sands of Egypt whisper ancient stories. They tell tales of mighty pharaohs, enigmatic gods, and a civilization that thrived for millennia. Ancient Egypt, a land shrouded in mystery and wonder, continues to captivate us. Its colossal monuments, intricate hieroglyphs, and elaborate rituals offer a glimpse into a world both familiar and profoundly different from our own. Join me now as we embark on a journey through time, peeling back the layers of history to uncover the secrets of this remarkable civilization. Our exploration takes us to the banks of the Nile, the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. This mighty river, with its predictable floods, dictated the rhythm of life and shaped the destiny of a civilization. From the fertile soil, nourished by its waters, to the celestial bodies observed in its reflection, the Egyptians found order and meaning in the natural world. Their ingenuity, born of observation and necessity, led them to develop groundbreaking innovations that would leave an indelible mark on human history. Imagine a world without calendars, without a way to track the passage of time. For the ancient Egyptians, this was not a hypothetical scenario. Their very survival depended on understanding the Nile's ebb and flow, on knowing when to sow and when to harvest.
The Egyptians developed a sophisticated calendar system based on the sun's cycles and the Nile's annual floods. This solar calendar, remarkably similar to the one we use today, consisted of 365 days divided into 12 months. Each month was further divided into 3 10-day weeks, known as decans. The Egyptians observed that the bright star Sirius, which they called Sopdet, rose in the east just before the Nile's annual flood. This celestial event marked the beginning of their new year, a time of renewal and abundance.
The Nile's predictable floods, while a blessing, also presented challenges. The Egyptians developed ingenious irrigation techniques to manage the water and maximize their agricultural output. They constructed canals and basins to channel the floodwaters, storing the precious resource for use during the dry season. This mastery over their environment allowed the Egyptians to cultivate a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, flax, and papyrus. The agricultural surplus generated by these practices was crucial to the development of Egyptian civilization. It freed up a significant portion of the population from the demands of subsistence farming, allowing them to specialize in other areas such as crafts, administration, and the arts. This specialization, in turn, fueled innovation, trade, and cultural development, laying the foundation for the flourishing civilization that we marvel at today.
Section 5. Engineering Marvels. Secrets of the Pyramid Builders. The construction of the pyramids was a massive logistical undertaking requiring the coordination of thousands of skilled laborers over decades. Contrary to popular belief, the pyramids were not built by slaves, but by skilled artisans and laborers who were paid for their work. These workers, organized into teams and hierarchies, used copper tools, wooden rollers, and ramps to move and position the massive stone blocks. They also possessed a deep understanding of geometry and astronomy, which is evident in the precise alignment of the pyramids with the cardinal points. The interior chambers and passages of the pyramids were equally impressive, adorned with intricate carvings, paintings, and hieroglyphic inscriptions. These decorations offer valuable insights into Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife, the role of the pharaoh, and the stories of their gods and goddesses.
Section 6. Mummification, preserving life for the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed in an afterlife, a continuation of life beyond the realm of the living. Central to this belief was the concept of the Ka, an eternal spirit that resided within each individual.
For the Ka to survive in the afterlife, it needed a physical body to inhabit, hence the practice of mummification. This elaborate process aimed to preserve the body and prevent its decay so that the Ka could reunite with it after death.
Mummification was a complex and time-consuming process, often taking up to 70 days. It involved removing the internal organs, drying the body with natron salts, and wrapping it in layers of linen bandages.
Amulets and protective charms were placed among the bandages to ward off evil spirits and ensure the deceased's safe passage to the afterlife.
Section 7. Journey of the Soul, Beliefs and Rituals Surrounding Death. The mummified body was then placed inside a sarcophagus, a decorated coffin often made of stone or wood. The sarcophagus, along with the deceased's belongings and offerings of food and drink, would be interred in a tomb. The Egyptians believed that the afterlife was a perilous journey, fraught with challenges and tests. The deceased would need to navigate their way through the underworld, facing judgment before Osiris, the god of the underworld. If their heart was found to be pure, they would be granted access to the afterlife, a paradise where they would live eternally. Section 8. A legacy etched in stone and time. The ancient Egyptians' contributions to human civilization extend far beyond their monumental architecture and elaborate burial practices.
Their advancements in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and writing have left an enduring legacy that continues to influence us today. Their system of hieroglyphic writing, one of the earliest known writing systems, provided a means of recording their history, beliefs, and knowledge.
The Egyptians also made significant strides in mathematics, developing concepts of geometry, fractions, and decimals that were essential for their architectural and engineering feats.
Their observations of the stars and planets led to the development of a calendar that was remarkably accurate for its time.
Section 9. Ancient Echoes, Modern Marvels. As we stand in the shadow of the pyramids or gaze upon the intricate details of a sarcophagus, we are reminded of the ingenuity, creativity, and spiritual depth of this ancient civilization. The ancient Egyptians' quest for knowledge, their fascination with the cosmos, and their reverence for life and death continue to resonate with us today. Their legacy lives on, not just in the monuments they left behind, but also in the countless ways they shaped the course of human history. From the calendars we use to the stories we tell, the echoes of ancient Egypt can still be heard, whispering their timeless wisdom across the millennia. As we continue to explore and uncover the secrets of this ancient land, we gain a deeper understanding not only of our past but also of ourselves. The Indus Valley Civilization, a Bronze Age marvel, flourished in the northwestern regions of the Indian subcontinent from 3300 to 1300 BCE. This civilization, often overshadowed by its contemporaries in Egypt and Mesopotamia, was one of the world's earliest urban cultures. Its cities, such as Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, were marvels of engineering and planning, showcasing a level of sophistication that continues to astound modern researchers. This civilization, known for its urban planning, sophisticated drainage systems, and intriguing artifacts, continues to captivate archaeologists and historians alike. The meticulous layout of their cities, with well-organized streets and advanced drainage systems, reflects a society that valued order and cleanliness. Their artifacts, ranging from pottery to intricate jewelry, reveal a culture rich in artistry and craftsmanship. Unearthing the secrets of this ancient society offers a glimpse into a world of remarkable ingenuity and social order. Each excavation brings new insights, from the discovery of residential areas to public baths, indicating a community-oriented lifestyle. The granaries and warehouses suggest a well-developed system of storage and distribution, hinting at a complex economic structure. From their standardized weights and measures to their egalitarian approach to urban planning, the Indus people left behind a legacy that speaks volumes about their advancement and sophistication. Their use of uniform weights and measures indicates a high level of trade and economic regulation, while the uniformity in city layout suggests a centralized planning authority. The Indus script, still undeciphered, adds another layer of mystery to this ancient civilization. These inscriptions, found on pottery, seals, and tablets, are tantalizing clues to their language and communication methods. Despite numerous attempts, the script remains an enigma, leaving us to wonder about the stories and knowledge it holds. Despite this linguistic barrier, archaeological findings provide compelling evidence of a highly organized and advanced society. The artifacts unearthed, from tools to toys, reflect a community that valued both practicality and leisure. Models and reconstructions of their cities offer a glimpse into their daily lives, revealing a society that was both innovative and harmonious. This essay aims to delve into the intricacies of the Indus Valley civilization, exploring their social organization, standardization techniques, city planning, water management systems, and early indications of equality in their societal practices. Their advanced water management systems, including wells and drainage, highlight their ingenuity in ensuring a sustainable living environment. The evidence of social practices, such as communal baths and public spaces, suggests a society that valued equality and community well-being. Join us as we embark on a journey through time to uncover the wonders of this ancient civilization. Through the ruins and relics, we will piece together the story of a people who, thousands of years ago, laid the foundations for urban living and societal organization. Their legacy, though shrouded in mystery, continues to inspire and intrigue, offering timeless lessons in innovation, community, and resilience. The social structure of the Indus Valley civilization remains a subject of ongoing research and debate among scholars. However, archaeological evidence suggests a well-defined social hierarchy with specialized labor and a degree of social stratification. The presence of large planned cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa indicates a centralized authority responsible for urban planning and infrastructure development. Within these cities, evidence suggests a degree of social stratification. Larger, more elaborate houses point to an elite class, while smaller, standardized dwellings suggest a more common populace. The discovery of workshops and specialized tools implies the existence of skilled artisans and craftsmen, further highlighting the specialization of labor within Indus society. Although the specifics of their social hierarchy remain unclear, the archaeological record paints a picture of a complex and organized society with distinct social classes and specialized roles. One of the hallmarks of the Indus Valley civilization was its remarkable system of standardized weights and measures. This system was not just a mere convenience, but a cornerstone of their thriving economy and societal structure. This standardization, evident in the uniformity of artifacts and the use of cubical weights in multiples of a standard unit, ensured consistency and fairness in trade. The uniform cubical weights, often made from durable materials, were meticulously crafted to precise specifications. These weights played a crucial role in facilitating trade and economic stability. By having a common system, traders could engage in transactions with confidence, knowing that the measures were reliable and universally accepted. This reliability fostered trust and encouraged more extensive trade networks. The widespread adoption of these standardized measures across the vast expanse of the Indus realm highlights the interconnectedness of their civilization and the importance they placed on fair and efficient trade practices. Trade routes extended far and wide, connecting various urban centers and rural areas, creating a cohesive economic system. The accuracy and precision of these weights and measures, often made from materials like chert and agate, underscore the advanced craftsmanship and technological prowess of the Indus people. These materials were chosen for their durability and ability to be finely calibrated, reflecting the high value placed on precision. These standardized systems not only facilitated trade within their own civilization, but also extended to interactions with other cultures, evidenced by the discovery of Indus weights in Mesopotamia. This cross-cultural exchange indicates a sophisticated level of international trade and diplomacy. This standardization of weights and measures serves as a testament to the Indus Valley civilization's advanced understanding of mathematics, metrology, and their commitment to fair and efficient economic practices. Their knowledge in these fields was not only practical, but also indicative of a highly organized and forward-thinking society. The use of standardized weights and measures was complemented by the use of seals and trade documents, which further streamlined economic activities. These seals often bore inscriptions and symbols that identified the traders and authenticated the goods, adding another layer of security and trust to the trading process. In bustling marketplaces, traders would use these weights to measure goods ranging from grains to precious metals, ensuring that every transaction was fair and transparent. This level of organization and fairness in trade contributed significantly to the prosperity and stability of the Indus Valley civilization. Modern-day archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on the sophistication of the Indus Valley's trade systems. Researchers analyzing these artifacts gain insights into the daily lives of the people, their economic practices, and the far-reaching impact of their standardized measures. The standardization of weights and measures was just one aspect of the Indus Valley's advanced urban planning and infrastructure. Their cities were laid out in precise grid patterns, with advanced drainage systems and public amenities reflecting a high degree of social organization and engineering skill. Today, the legacy of the Indus Valley civilization's standardized trade practices is preserved in museums and educational exhibits around the world. Visitors can marvel at the ingenuity of these ancient people and learn about the sophisticated systems that underpinned their thriving civilization. As we look back at the ruins of this once great civilization, we are reminded of the enduring impact of their innovations. The standardized weights and measures of the Indus Valley civilization not only facilitated trade, but also laid the foundation for the economic systems that would follow in the centuries to come. The Indus Valley civilization stands out for its exceptional urban planning, a testament to their advanced understanding of engineering and sanitation. This ancient civilization, which flourished around 2500 BCE, was remarkable for its time, showcasing a level of sophistication that was unparalleled in the ancient world. The cities were meticulously planned, with a focus on creating a harmonious living environment for their inhabitants. Cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, laid out in a grid pattern with wide streets and sophisticated drainage systems, reflect a level of urban planning unparalleled in the ancient world. These cities were designed with a clear vision, ensuring that every aspect of urban life was catered to. The grid layout not only facilitated easy navigation, but also helped in the efficient management of resources and waste. These cities were not merely haphazard collections of dwellings, but carefully planned urban centers designed for efficiency, hygiene, and the well-being of their inhabitants. The residential areas were strategically placed to ensure maximum comfort and convenience for the residents. The houses were built with standardized bricks, indicating a high level of uniformity and quality control in construction. The presence of public baths, granaries, and a sophisticated sewage system suggests a concern for public health and sanitation, features rarely seen in civilizations of that era. Public baths were not just places for bathing, but also served as social hubs where people could gather and interact. The granaries indicate a well-organized system of food storage and distribution, ensuring that the population had access to essential resources. The grid layout of the cities, with houses built of standardized bricks, indicates a level of planning and organization that speaks to the centralized authority and the sophistication of their urban design. The use of standardized bricks not only ensured structural integrity, but also facilitated the construction process, making it more efficient and systematic. The Indus Valley civilization's urban planning stands as a testament to their ingenuity and their ability to create sustainable and well-organized urban centers that catered to the needs of their inhabitants. Their achievements in urban planning, engineering and sanitation were far ahead of their time, setting a benchmark for future civilizations. The legacy of the Indus Valley civilization continues to inspire and intrigue historians and archaeologists, offering valuable insights into the advanced nature of ancient urban life. The Indus people exhibited remarkable ingenuity in their water management techniques, a testament to their adaptability and understanding of their environment. Living in a region prone to monsoons and seasonal variations in water availability, they developed sophisticated systems for water storage, irrigation, and flood control. The construction of large reservoirs, wells, and intricate canals highlights their ability to harness and manage water resources effectively. Their advanced understanding of hydraulics is further evidenced by the presence of sophisticated drainage systems in their cities. Mohenjo-Daro, for instance, featured an elaborate network of drains, sewage pits, and covered channels that ensured the efficient disposal of wastewater, contributing to a more hygienic urban environment. The Indus Valley civilization's mastery of water management techniques played a crucial role in their sustenance, allowing them to thrive in a challenging environment and leaving behind a legacy of innovation in water management practices.
Hey, history buffs, have you ever wondered about the secrets of ancient China? Today, let's take a deep dive into the enigmatic Shang dynasty, particularly their groundbreaking advancements in bronze metallurgy and the mystical practice of divination. The Shang dynasty, ruling from around 1600 to 1046 BCE, marks a significant period in Chinese history. One of their most remarkable contributions was their mastery of bronze casting. Imagine this. Nearly 3,500 years ago, skilled artisans created intricate bronze vessels, weapons, and tools. These weren't just utilitarian objects, they were works of art, showcasing the dynasty's sophisticated techniques and deep understanding of metallurgy. The process was no small feat. It required immense skill and knowledge to mix copper, tin, and sometimes lead to create a strong yet malleable alloy. The Shang people utilized a method called piece mold casting, where they fashioned clay molds for each part of an object, then fitted them together before pouring in the molten bronze. This allowed for incredibly detailed designs, from geometric patterns to animal motifs, signifying power and religious symbolism. Now let's talk about something even more intriguing: oracle bones. These were essentially the Shang dynasty's means of communicating with the divine. Priests would inscribe questions on turtle shells or cattle bones, then apply intense heat until cracks formed. The patterns of these cracks were interpreted to divine answers from the gods or ancestors. Questions ranged from the mundane to the profound, from predicting weather and harvest outcomes to seeking guidance on warfare and royal decisions. This practice wasn't just a form of fortune-telling. It was a deeply spiritual activity, reflecting the Shang's belief in a world where the divine and mortal were closely intertwined. But why were these practices so important? It all ties back to ancestor worship, a cornerstone of Shang culture. The Shang believed their ancestors wielded significant influence over the living. By honoring them through rituals, offerings, and of course divination, they sought to maintain harmony and secure blessings. Family lineage and respect for ancestors were paramount, shaping not just their spiritual life, but also their societal structures. It's incredible to think how these ancient practices laid the groundwork for Chinese civilization. The Shang dynasty's innovations in bronze casting and their spiritual pursuits through oracle bones highlight a culture rich in both technological prowess and deep-rooted traditions. So next time you marvel at a bronze artifact in a museum or read about ancient divination practices, remember the Shang dynasty's pioneering spirit. They were true trailblazers, merging art, technology, and spirituality in ways that continue to fascinate us today. Thanks for tuning in, and stay curious. There's always more to uncover about our world's incredible history.
Hey there, history buffs. Today I'm going to take you on a journey back to one of the most fascinating civilizations of the ancient world, the Hittites. Ever wondered who kick-started the Iron Age and set the blueprint for modern laws? Well, buckle up because it's time to dive into the world of the Hittites and their groundbreaking contributions. First up, let's talk iron. Imagine a time when bronze was the king of metals. Bronze was great, but it had its limitations. It was brittle and expensive to produce. Enter the Hittites with a game-changer ironworking. Around the 14th century BCE, the Hittites began to master the art of smelting and forging iron. This wasn't just a minor upgrade, it was a revolution. Iron was harder, more durable, and could be produced in larger quantities compared to bronze. This leap in technology allowed the Hittites to create superior weapons and tools, giving them a significant edge in warfare and daily life. They were essentially the tech wizards of their time. Now let's shift gears and talk about another area where the Hittites were ahead of their time, their legal system. The Hittites developed one of the earliest known sets of laws long before the Roman Empire rose to power. These laws were surprisingly progressive and detailed. They covered everything from property rights and contracts to criminal justice and family law. One notable aspect was their focus on compensation rather than punishment. For example, if someone caused harm, they were often required to compensate the victim rather than face severe physical punishment. This approach influenced many subsequent legal systems and set a precedent for more humane and structured justice. But why did the Hittites create such advanced laws? Well, their empire was vast and diverse, stretching across Anatolia and into the Levant. To govern such a wide range of cultures and peoples, they needed a system that was both fair and adaptable. Their laws helped unify their empire, ensuring stability and order. And guess what? These principles of fairness and compensation resonated well beyond their borders, impacting neighboring civilizations and future empires. So there you have it. The Hittites weren't just another ancient civilization, they were innovators who revolutionized both technology and law. Their mastery of ironworking laid the foundation for the Iron Age, transforming societies for centuries to come. And their progressive legal system, it sowed the seeds for modern legal principles that we still value today. Next time you think about ancient history, remember the Hittites and their lasting legacy. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating historical insights. Until next time, stay curious.
Deep within the rainforests of Mexico's Gulf Coast, a great civilization once flourished. They are the Olmecs, the rubber people, shrouded in mystery and time. Emerging around 1500 BCE, the Olmecs left an indelible mark on Mesoamerica, shaping the art, religion, and culture of those who followed. For centuries, their cities lay buried, their secrets hidden beneath layers of earth and time. Only recently have archaeologists begun to unearth the remnants of this ancient culture, piecing together the story of a people who vanished long ago. The Olmecs were skilled artists, craftsmen, and architects, their mastery evident in the monumental sculptures and intricate jade carvings they left behind. These artifacts offer tantalizing glimpses into their world, revealing a complex belief system and a deep connection to the natural world. Central to Olmec iconography is the jaguar, a creature both revered and feared, embodying power, strength, and the mysteries of the spirit realm. Through their art, the Olmecs left an enduring legacy, influencing generations of artists and shaping the religious landscape of ancient Mesoamerica. Towering over the jungle floor, the colossal stone heads of the Olmecs stand as silent sentinels, their enigmatic expressions gazing out across the centuries. Carved from massive basalt boulders, some weighing as much as 50 tons, these colossal heads are among the most iconic and awe-inspiring works of Olmec art. The sheer scale of these sculptures is a testament to the Olmecs' engineering prowess and their ability to command vast resources and labor. Each head is unique, bearing distinctive facial features, suggesting that they may represent specific individuals, perhaps rulers or important ancestors. The heads are adorned with elaborate headdresses, some resembling helmets or turbans, further hinting at their high status. These colossal heads were not merely decorative but served as powerful symbols of authority and religious significance. They were strategically placed within ceremonial centres, their imposing presence commanding respect and awe from those who gathered there. The Olmecs' artistic influence extended far beyond their heartland, reaching across Mesoamerica and leaving an indelible mark on the art styles of later cultures. Their distinctive aesthetic, characterized by a combination of realism and abstraction, can be seen in the art of the Maya, the Zapotecs, and the Aztecs, who borrowed and adapted Olmec motifs and artistic conventions. The Olmecs were masters of portraiture, capturing the nuances of human expression in their sculptures. Their depictions of rulers and deities often featured a distinctive combination of human and animal characteristics, reflecting the close relationship between the earthly and supernatural realms in Olmec belief. The jaguar, with its powerful physique and association with the underworld, was a particularly potent symbol in Olmec art, appearing in a wide range of contexts, from monumental sculptures to intricate jade carvings. The Olmecs' artistic legacy is a testament to their enduring influence on the cultural landscape of ancient Mesoamerica. The jaguar, apex predator of the Mesoamerican rainforest, held a place of paramount importance in Olmec religion and mythology. Revered as a symbol of power, ferocity, and the mysteries of the underworld, the jaguar permeated Olmec art, appearing in countless forms and contexts. For the Olmecs, the jaguar embodied the raw power of nature and the supernatural forces that governed their world. Olmec artists skillfully captured the jaguar's essence, depicting it in a variety of stylized forms, from realistic representations to abstract motifs. The jaguar's image adorned everything from colossal stone heads to delicate jade ornaments, attesting to its pervasiveness in Olmec culture. The jaguar's prominent role in Olmec art reflects the deep reverence and awe with which these ancient people regarded this magnificent creature. It was a symbol that embodied both the physical and spiritual realms, connecting the Olmecs to the natural world and the forces beyond. Beyond the jaguar, the Olmecs developed a rich vocabulary of religious symbols and motifs that found expression in their art and architecture. These symbols, often imbued with multiple layers of meaning, provide valuable insights into Olmec cosmology, ritual practices, and beliefs about the afterlife. Among the most prevalent symbols are the were-jaguar, a mythical creature combining human and jaguar characteristics, and the feathered serpent, a symbol of fertility, rain, and agricultural abundance. These motifs suggest a complex belief system that wove together elements of shamanism, ancestor worship, and a deep reverence for the natural world. Olmec art often depicts rituals and ceremonies, offering glimpses into their religious practices. Sculptures and reliefs frequently portray rulers and priests adorned in elaborate costumes and headdresses, performing ceremonies involving bloodletting, dance, and offerings to the gods. The Olmecs' artistic and religious legacy extended far beyond their own time and place, influencing the development of later Mesoamerican civilizations. As the Olmec heartland declined, their ideas and artistic styles spread through trade, migration, and cultural exchange, leaving an indelible mark on the cultures that followed. The Maya, who emerged as a dominant force in Mesoamerica centuries later, inherited much from their Olmec predecessors. Maya art, religion, and even writing systems bear the unmistakable imprint of Olmec influence. The Maya adopted and adapted many Olmec motifs, including the jaguar, the were-jaguar, and the feathered serpent, incorporating them into their mythology and artistic repertoire. The Olmec's legacy can also be seen in the ball game, a ritual sport that played a central role in Mesoamerican culture. The origins of the ball game can be traced back to the Olmecs, and its enduring popularity is a testament to the Olmecs' lasting impact on Mesoamerican civilization. The Maya, inheritors of the Olmec legacy, developed a sophisticated civilization that flourished for centuries in southern Mexico and Central America. Maya art and architecture, renowned for its intricate detail and grandeur, reflect the clear influence of their Olmec predecessors. The Maya adopted and adapted Olmec motifs, such as the jaguar, the were-jaguar, and the feathered serpent, incorporating them into their mythology and artistic vocabulary. The Maya also inherited the Olmec's fascination with timekeeping, developing a complex calendar system that tracked cycles of time with remarkable accuracy. The Olmec's legacy in Maya civilization is a testament to the enduring power of their ideas and artistic innovations, which continue to resonate centuries after their decline. The Maya, in their turn, would influence later Mesoamerican cultures, ensuring that the Olmec's legacy lived on through the ages. The Olmecs, though vanished from the stage of history, left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of ancient Mesoamerica. Their legacy is etched in stone, in the colossal heads that gaze across the centuries, in the intricate jade carvings that adorn museums, and in the echoes of their artistic style that reverberate through the art of later civilizations. But perhaps their most enduring legacy lies in the realm of the spirit. The Olmecs' religious beliefs, their reverence for the jaguar, their fascination with the cosmos, and their emphasis on ritual practice would continue to influence Mesoamerican thought and spirituality for centuries to come. The Olmecs may be gone, but their spirit lives on in the art, mythology, and religious traditions of the civilizations that followed in their footsteps. Their story is a reminder that even the most ancient cultures can leave an enduring legacy, shaping the world in ways both seen and unseen. The Olmec civilization, though shrouded in mystery, emerges from the mists of time as a cultural wellspring, nourishing the artistic and religious landscape of Mesoamerica. Their colossal heads, silent sentinels of a bygone era, stand as testaments to their ingenuity and artistic mastery. The jaguar, fierce and enigmatic, embodies the Olmec's deep connection to the natural world and the spiritual forces that govern it. Through their art, architecture, and religious practices, the Olmecs established a cultural template that would influence generations of artists, architects, and priests. Their legacy lives on in the art of the Maya, the Zapotecs, the Aztecs, and countless other cultures that flourished in their wake. The Olmecs may be gone, but their spirit endures, woven into the fabric of Mesoamerican culture, a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and the interconnectedness of civilizations across time and space. Ancient Greece, a land of sun-drenched islands and rugged mountains, holds a special place in history. This is where Western civilization as we know it began. The ancient Greeks laid the foundations for art, philosophy, politics, and science. Their achievements during the classical period continue to shape our world. From majestic temples to timeless plays, their legacy endures. They pioneered democracy, philosophy, and theatre. These innovations influence Western civilization today.
Athens, the cultural hub of ancient Greece, stands as a testament to the enduring power of democracy. It was here, in the heart of Attica, that the concept of democracy, meaning rule by the people, first took root and flourished. This revolutionary form of government, a radical departure from the monarchies and oligarchies prevalent in the ancient world, emerged not overnight but evolved gradually over centuries. Initially, Athens, like many other Greek city-states, was ruled by kings. However, over time, power shifted from the monarchy to a small group of wealthy aristocrats, forming an oligarchy. This concentration of power in the hands of the few led to social unrest and demands for greater participation in government. The Athenian democracy, as it developed in the 6th century BC, was a direct democracy, meaning that citizens participated directly in government decision-making. This was a stark contrast to the representative democracies we have today, where citizens elect representatives to make decisions on their behalf. In Athens, every male citizen had the right to participate in the assembly, the central decision-making body of the state.
The Athenian democracy rested upon three main pillars: the Assembly, the Council of 500, and the People's Court. The Assembly, open to all male citizens, was the supreme governing body, responsible for making laws and deciding upon financial matters. It met regularly on the Pnyx, a hill west of the Acropolis. The Council of 500, chosen by lot, served as the administrative body. It prepared the agenda for the assembly and oversaw daily governance. The People's Court was the judicial branch trying civil and criminal cases. Jurors were chosen by lot from male citizens over 30.
Alongside its political innovations, ancient Athens witnessed an unprecedented flourishing of philosophy. Athenian thinkers, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a desire to understand the world around them, laid the groundwork for Western philosophical thought. This philosophical awakening was sparked by Socrates, an enigmatic figure who wandered the streets of Athens, engaging his fellow citizens in thought-provoking dialogues. Socrates, unlike earlier philosophers who focused on explaining the natural world through mythology, turned his attention to human affairs, examining concepts such as justice, virtue, and the nature of knowledge. He believed that true wisdom lay in questioning one's own beliefs and seeking knowledge through reasoned argumentation. Plato, a student of Socrates, was deeply influenced by his teacher's emphasis on rational inquiry and the pursuit of truth. In his dialogues, Plato explored a wide range of philosophical questions, from the nature of reality to the ideal form of government. His writings, including the Republic, the Symposium, and the Apology, are considered cornerstones of Western philosophy.
Section 5, Plato's Republic, An Ideal State and the Philosopher King. In his seminal work, The Republic, Plato presents his vision of an ideal state, a society governed by justice and ruled by philosopher kings. Plato believed that philosophers, with their love of wisdom and their ability to grasp eternal truths, were best equipped to govern. He argued that only those who possessed true knowledge could make just and rational decisions for the common good. Plato's ideal state was divided into three classes: the rulers, who were the philosopher kings, the guardians, who were the soldiers and auxiliaries, and the producers, including farmers, artisans, and merchants. Each class had its own specific duties and responsibilities, contributing to the harmony and order of the state. While Plato's vision of an ideal state ruled by philosopher kings may seem utopian and impractical, it reflects his deep concern for justice and his belief in the transformative power of knowledge. The Republic continues to spark debate and discussion today, prompting us to reflect on the nature of power, justice, and the role of education in society.
Section 6. The Power of Drama. Tragedy, comedy, and the Athenian stage. Theatre, a vital element of Athenian culture, flourished alongside democracy and philosophy. The Greeks were passionate about drama, and their plays, performed in open-air theatres, provided a platform for exploring complex themes, examining human nature, and reflecting upon the social and political issues of the day. Greek theatre was not merely a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool for education, social commentary, and catharsis. Tragedies, with their themes of fate, hubris, and the inevitability of suffering, served as a reminder of the fragility of human existence and the power of the gods. Comedies, on the other hand, offered a satirical and often bawdy commentary on Athenian society, poking fun at politicians, philosophers, and everyday life. They provided a much-needed outlet for laughter and a way to critique social norms and behaviours.
Section 7, Sophocles' Antigone, a timeless tale of moral conflict. Sophocles' Antigone, one of the most enduring tragedies ever written, exemplifies the power of Greek theatre to grapple with complex moral dilemmas. The play centres on Antigone, who defies the orders of King Creon by performing burial rites for her brother Polynices, whom Creon has declared a traitor. Antigone's act of defiance pits her against the authority of the state, raising profound questions about the nature of justice, the conflict between individual conscience and the law, and the limits of power. The play's central conflict between Antigone's unwavering commitment to her family and Creon's rigid adherence to the law resonates deeply with audiences even today. Antigone continues to be performed and studied worldwide. Its themes of moral courage, civil disobedience, and the clash between personal conviction and societal expectations as relevant today as they were in ancient Athens.
Section 8. The Enduring Legacy, Greek Influence on Western Culture. The legacy of ancient Greece, with its emphasis on democracy, philosophy, and theater, continues to exert a profound influence on Western culture. The democratic ideals that took root in Athens, though imperfect in their implementation, provided a model for later societies, inspiring movements for political reform and individual rights. The philosophical inquiries initiated by Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle laid the groundwork for Western philosophical thought, shaping our understanding of ethics, metaphysics, logic, and politics. Their ideas continue to be debated and discussed in universities and intellectual circles around the world. The theatrical traditions established in ancient Greece, with their emphasis on tragedy, comedy, and the exploration of human nature, profoundly impacted the development of Western drama. From Shakespeare to modern playwrights, the influence of Greek theater can be seen in the themes, characters, and dramatic structures of countless plays.
Section 9. The Renaissance and Beyond. Rediscovering the Classics. The Renaissance, a period of great cultural and intellectual rebirth in Europe, witnessed a renewed interest in classical learning, including the art, literature, and philosophy of ancient Greece. Renaissance thinkers and artists drew inspiration from the Greeks, embracing their humanistic values, their emphasis on reason and observation, and their artistic ideals. The rediscovery of classical texts during the Renaissance led to a resurgence of interest in Greek philosophy, particularly the works of Plato and Aristotle. Their ideas influenced Renaissance humanists who sought to create a more just and equitable society based on reason and virtue. The impact of ancient Greece extends far beyond the Renaissance, continuing to shape our world today. The principles of democracy, the pursuit of knowledge through rational inquiry, and the power of art to explore the human condition remain as relevant and inspiring as ever.
Section 10. Conclusion: the timeless relevance of ancient Greece. Ancient Greece, though long gone, continues to speak to us across the centuries. Its legacy is not confined to history books and museum exhibits, but lives on in the very fabric of Western civilization. The democratic ideals, philosophical inquiries, and artistic achievements of the ancient Greeks continue to shape our world, reminding us of the enduring power of human reason, creativity, and the pursuit of a just and meaningful life. As we grapple with the challenges of our own time, we can draw inspiration from the ancient Greeks, their unwavering belief in the human spirit, and their enduring contributions to the world. Their story reminds us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can achieve extraordinary things, leaving behind a legacy that transcends time and continues to inspire generations to come.
South of Egypt, nestled along the Nile River, lay ancient Nubia. This region, often overshadowed by its more famous neighbor Egypt, was a land of great mystery and allure. The Nile, the lifeblood of Nubia, provided sustenance and a means of transport, weaving through the heart of this ancient civilization. This land of formidable warriors and skilled artisans thrived for millennia. The Nubians were known for their exceptional craftsmanship, creating intricate pottery, tools, and weapons that were both functional and beautiful. Their warrior culture was equally impressive, with a reputation for bravery and strategic prowess in battle. Nubia was a region of immense cultural wealth and historical significance. The ruins of their temples and the remnants of their jewelry and adornments tell a story of a people deeply connected to their gods and their land. These archaeological sites offer a glimpse into the daily lives and spiritual practices of the Nubians. Its people, masters of trade and diplomacy, left an indelible mark on the world stage. Nubian traders were known to travel far and wide, bringing back exotic goods and forging alliances with distant lands. Their diplomatic skills were equally renowned as they navigated complex political landscapes with finesse. Nubia was strategically located on trade routes connecting Africa's interior with the Mediterranean. This prime location made it a hub of commerce and cultural exchange, where goods, ideas, and traditions from different parts of the world converged. This location facilitated cultural exchange and economic prosperity. Markets in Nubia were bustling with activity, filled with traders offering a diverse array of goods. This vibrant trade network not only enriched Nubia, but also allowed it to influence and be influenced by other cultures. Nubia, rich in gold, was a coveted prize for its northern neighbor Egypt. The gold mines of Nubia were legendary, producing vast quantities of this precious metal. Egyptian pharaohs often sought to control these resources, leading to periods of conflict and conquest. However, Nubia was far more than just a source of resources. It was a land of artistic and cultural innovation. Nubian art and sculpture were unique, reflecting the distinct identity and values of its people. The royal tombs of Nubia, with their intricate designs and rich symbolism, stand as a testament to the civilization's grandeur. It was a vibrant civilization with its own unique identity. The pyramids of Nubia, though less famous than those of Egypt, are equally impressive and tell a story of a people who valued their heritage and traditions. Hieroglyphics and inscriptions found in Nubia reveal a complex language and a rich cultural tapestry. Nubia's story is one of resilience. Despite facing numerous challenges, including invasions and periods of domination by foreign powers, the Nubians always found a way to preserve their culture and identity. Their fortresses and settlements stand as symbols of their enduring spirit. It faced numerous challenges, including periods of Egyptian domination. The relationship between Egypt and Nubia was complex, marked by both conflict and cooperation. While there were times of conquest and subjugation, there were also periods of mutual influence and cultural exchange, yet it always reasserted its independence and cultural distinctiveness. The reconstructed cities and monuments of Nubia are a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of its people. The legacy of Nubian kings and queens who ruled with wisdom and strength continues to inspire. Nubia's legacy continues to captivate historians and archaeologists today. Modern excavations and studies have uncovered new insights into this ancient civilization, revealing its complexity and significance. Museums around the world now showcase Nubian artifacts, allowing people to connect with this fascinating chapter of human history. Nubia's wealth was legendary, stemming largely from its abundant gold reserves. Gold was more than just a precious metal in ancient Nubia. It was a symbol of power, prestige, and divine favor. The Nubians, skilled miners and metalworkers, extracted vast quantities of gold from the hills and riverbeds. This gold fueled Nubia's economy and trade networks. It flowed north to Egypt and beyond, reaching markets in the Mediterranean and Mesopotamia. Nubian gold financed monumental building projects, armies, and lavish lifestyles. Nubian art reflected a vibrant blend of indigenous traditions and external influences. While Egyptian art undoubtedly left its mark, Nubian artists developed their own unique styles and motifs. Nubian art often incorporated bold colors, intricate patterns, and representations of powerful animals. Ceramics, jewelry, and funerary objects showcased the creativity and craftsmanship of Nubian artisans. The distinctive style of Nubian art served as a powerful symbol of cultural identity and pride. Nubia's geopolitical reality necessitated a delicate balancing act. It engaged in both diplomacy and warfare with neighboring civilizations. Its relationship with Egypt was particularly complex. It swung between periods of peaceful coexistence and outright conflict. Nubia's rulers often adopted Egyptian titles and religious practices. This was a strategic move to legitimize their rule and facilitate trade relations. However, Nubians were fiercely independent and resisted assimilation. They fiercely protected their cultural heritage. Section 5. The Rise of Kush, a Nubian Kingdom. This chapter delves into the fascinating history of one of Africa's most powerful and influential civilizations. One of the most powerful Nubian kingdoms was Kush. This kingdom thrived for centuries, leaving behind a rich legacy of art, architecture, and culture. Kush rose to prominence in the 8th century BCE. After centuries of Egyptian dominance, the Kushites managed to carve out their own identity while also integrating aspects of Egyptian culture. The Kushite kings, known for their piety and military prowess, ruled over a vast territory. These rulers were not only warriors, but also patrons of the arts and religion. This territory stretched from southern Egypt deep into Sudan. The Nile River was the lifeline of the kingdom, providing water, transportation, and fertile land for agriculture. The Kushites established their own distinct cultural practices. They developed unique styles in pottery, jewelry, and other forms of art that reflected their rich heritage. They revived many Egyptian traditions that had fallen by the wayside. This included the construction of temples and the use of hieroglyphs in their inscriptions. They built monumental pyramids, temples, and palaces. These structures were not only places of worship, but also symbols of their power and architectural ingenuity. These structures rivaled the grandeur of their Egyptian counterparts. The pyramids of Meroe in particular stand as a testament to the architectural skills and cultural achievements of the Kushite civilization. Section 6. Cultural resilience, maintaining identity amidst influence. Despite centuries of interaction with Egypt, Nubia never lost sight of its own unique identity. Nubians retained their language, religious practices, and artistic traditions. They incorporated elements of Egyptian culture into their own, adapting and reinterpreting them to suit their worldview. This cultural resilience is a testament to the strength and adaptability of the Nubian people. Nubia's story is a powerful reminder that cultural exchange does not necessitate cultural erasure. Section 7. Nubian gods and religion, a blend of belief systems. The Nubian pantheon reflected a fascinating blend of indigenous deities and adopted Egyptian gods. This unique combination created a rich tapestry of religious beliefs that were both diverse and interconnected. Amun, the king of the gods, held a prominent place in both Egyptian and Nubian belief systems. His influence was so profound that temples dedicated to Amun can be found throughout Nubia, showcasing the deep reverence the Nubians had for him. However, Nubians often emphasized different aspects of these shared deities. For example, while Egyptians might have focused on Amun's role as a creator god, Nubians might have highlighted his protective and warrior aspects. For instance, the Nubians revered the lion goddess Sekhmet as a protector and a symbol of royal power. Her fierce and protective nature made her an ideal deity for a kingdom that often faced external threats. They also worshipped Apedemak, a warrior god unique to the Nubian pantheon. Apedemak, often depicted with a lion's head, symbolized strength and courage, embodying the martial spirit of the Nubian people. Religious syncretism, the fusion of different belief systems, characterized Nubian religious life. This blending of beliefs not only enriched their spiritual practices but also fostered a sense of unity and cultural identity among the Nubian people. The integration of Egyptian gods into their pantheon did not diminish their own deities but rather enhanced their religious landscape, creating a unique and harmonious blend of traditions. Section 8. Rediscovering Nubia archaeology and historical significance. For centuries, the sands of time obscured Nubia's legacy. However, in the 19th and 20th centuries, archaeologists began to unearth the remnants of this once great civilization. These excavations revealed a wealth of artifacts, monuments, and inscriptions. These discoveries shed light on Nubia's rich history and cultural achievements. Today, archaeologists continue to piece together the story of ancient Nubia. They use cutting-edge technology to uncover its secrets. Section 9. Nubia's legacy echoes in art, culture, and identity. Nubia's legacy extends far beyond its ancient borders. Its art, culture, and traditions continue to inspire artists, scholars, and communities across the globe. The Black Pharaohs of Kush, who challenged Egyptian hegemony, have become powerful symbols of African resistance and resilience. Nubian motifs and aesthetics have found their way into modern art, fashion, and design. Nubia serves as a reminder of Africa's rich and often overlooked contributions to world history. Section 10. Conclusion. The enduring spirit of Nubia. Ancient Nubia, a land of gold, resilience, and cultural brilliance, left an indelible mark on human history. Though its kingdoms have long since faded, its legacy endures. Nubia's story is a testament to the enduring power of human creativity, resilience, and the enduring spirit of Africa. By understanding Nubia's past, we gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of human civilizations. We also recognize the importance of preserving cultural heritage for future generations.
Hey there, history buffs. Today, let's dive into the fascinating world of the Persian Empire and uncover their secrets to mastering governance and cultural unity. The Persian Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great in 550 BCE, stretched from the Indus Valley in the east to the edges of Greece in the west. But what really set the Persians apart wasn't just their military prowess. It was their sophisticated administrative system and incredible cultural tolerance. First up, let's talk about governance. The Persians were brilliant administrators. They divided their vast empire into provinces called satrapies, each governed by a satrap, or provincial governor. These satraps were often local leaders who knew the region well, ensuring efficient and effective governance. They reported directly to the emperor, maintaining a balance of power and preventing rebellion. To keep things running smoothly, the Persians established an extensive network of roads, the most famous being the Royal Road. This one, 677-mile marvel, connected the empire, allowing for rapid communication and troop movement. Couriers on horseback could traverse this road in just a week, a feat that was nothing short of revolutionary for its time. Now let's shift gears to cultural unity. One of the Persian Empire's greatest strengths was its ability to embrace and integrate the diverse cultures within its borders. Instead of imposing their own customs, the Persians adopted a policy of cultural tolerance. They respected local traditions, religions, and languages, which helped to maintain peace and stability across the empire. For instance, when Cyrus the Great conquered Babylon, he famously allowed the exiled Jews to return to their homeland and rebuild their temple in Jerusalem. This act of tolerance and respect earned him the admiration and loyalty of his subjects, fostering a sense of unity and cooperation. The Persians also showcased a keen interest in incorporating the best aspects of the cultures they encountered. Persian art, architecture, and religion were influenced by a blend of Egyptian, Greek, and Mesopotamian elements. This cultural fusion is evident in the magnificent palaces of Persepolis, where intricate carvings depict people from all over the empire bringing tribute to the king. Furthermore, the empire's official language, Aramaic, was chosen because it was widely spoken across the Near East, facilitating communication and administration. This pragmatic approach ensured that different ethnic groups could coexist harmoniously under Persian rule. In summary, the Persian Empire's mastery of governance and cultural unity was a remarkable achievement. By implementing an efficient administrative system and promoting cultural tolerance, they created an empire that was not only vast, but also vibrant and cohesive. So next time you think of ancient empires, remember that the Persians didn't just conquer lands, they also won hearts and minds through their innovative governance and respect for diversity. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this dive into Persian history. Until next time, stay curious.
The Phoenicians were a remarkable civilization. They thrived for centuries in the ancient Mediterranean. Known for their seafaring prowess and commercial ingenuity, they established a vast trading network that spanned continents. Their innovative spirit also led to the creation of the first widely adopted alphabet, a groundbreaking invention that revolutionized communication and profoundly influenced Western civilization. The Phoenicians emerged around 3200 BCE. They inhabited a narrow strip of land along the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea, in what is now Lebanon. This region, with limited arable land, pushed the Phoenicians to turn towards the sea for their livelihood. They became skilled shipbuilders and navigators, constructing sturdy cedarwood ships capable of traversing long distances. The bountiful cedar forests of Lebanon provided the perfect material for crafting their ships, giving rise to a maritime tradition that would shape their destiny. The Phoenicians were not afraid of the open sea. They embraced the vast, unpredictable waters with a sense of adventure and determination that set them apart from other ancient civilizations. They ventured beyond the safety of the coastline, establishing themselves as the most daring navigators of their time. Their ships, sturdy and well-crafted, were designed to withstand the challenges of the open sea, allowing them to explore uncharted territories. They sailed east to the shores of the Levant and established trading posts along the way. These posts were not just simple docks, but bustling hubs of commerce and culture, where goods, ideas, and traditions were exchanged. These outposts grew into thriving cities, extending their influence and trade routes across the Mediterranean. Cities like Carthage became powerful centers of trade and culture, influencing the entire region.
Their navigational skills were renowned. They were masters of the sea, using their knowledge to travel vast distances with precision and confidence. They used the stars and the sun to guide their voyages, relying on celestial navigation long before the invention of modern tools. Their ability to read the skies was unparalleled, allowing them to navigate even the most treacherous waters, mastering the art of navigating the open seas. Their expertise in this field was a testament to their ingenuity and resilience, qualities that made them legendary seafarers. This enabled them to establish trade routes that spanned from their homeland in the Levant to as far west as the Iberian Peninsula, and even beyond. These routes were the lifelines of their civilization, connecting them with distant lands and diverse cultures, and ensuring their legacy as one of the greatest maritime powers of the ancient world.
The Phoenicians were shrewd traders, known for their exceptional skills in negotiation and their ability to establish profitable trade routes. They recognized the immense value of connecting distant lands through commerce, creating a vast network that spanned across the Mediterranean and beyond. Their ships, laden with valuable goods such as spices, metals and luxury items, became a common sight in ports across the Mediterranean, symbolizing the reach and influence of Phoenician trade. They traded in a wide array of goods, including textiles, glass, timber, and precious metals. These commodities were not only essential for daily life, but also held significant cultural and economic value.
One of their most sought-after commodities was Tyrian purple dye, a luxurious item that became synonymous with royalty and high status. This vibrant, color-fast dye, extracted from sea snails found in the waters near their homeland, was highly prized by the elites of the ancient world. The process of extracting the dye was labor-intensive, making it even more valuable. The production of Tyrian purple was a closely guarded secret, further adding to the mystique and influence of the Phoenicians. This secrecy ensured that the dye remained rare and expensive, enhancing its desirability.
Their trading network was vast and complex, encompassing numerous ports and cities. This network facilitated not only the exchange of goods, but also the spread of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. It connected the Eastern Mediterranean with the Western Mediterranean, creating a web of interactions that allowed for the flow of knowledge and innovation. This interconnectedness was crucial in fostering economic prosperity and cultural exchange. This interconnectedness fostered economic prosperity for the Phoenicians and played a crucial role in shaping the cultural landscape of the ancient world. The Phoenicians' ability to navigate and connect different cultures through trade left a lasting legacy that influenced civilizations for centuries to come. Today, the legacy of the Phoenicians can be seen in the artifacts and texts that have survived, offering us a glimpse into their sophisticated and far-reaching trade network. Their contributions to commerce and culture continue to be studied and admired by historians and scholars around the world. The spirit of Phoenician trade lives on in the bustling ports and vibrant markets of the modern Mediterranean, a testament to their enduring influence on global trade and cultural exchange. The Phoenicians were not only masters of the sea and trade, but also pioneers in communication. They developed a revolutionary system of writing that would have a profound impact on human history, the alphabet. Prior to this innovation, writing systems were complex and cumbersome, often requiring the memorization of thousands of characters. The Phoenician alphabet, in contrast, was simple and elegant. It consisted of 22 symbols, each representing a consonant sound. This system proved to be far more efficient and easier to learn, making literacy more accessible to a wider segment of society. Evidence of the Phoenician alphabet can be found on numerous artifacts. Inscriptions on pottery, stone monuments, and even sarcophagi provide valuable insights into their language and culture. These inscriptions serve as enduring testaments to the ingenuity of the Phoenicians and the transformative power of their alphabet. The simplicity of the Phoenician alphabet was its greatest strength. It allowed for the efficient recording and transmission of information, facilitating trade, governance, and cultural exchange. This innovation would prove to be a catalyst for the spread of literacy and the development of new writing systems across the ancient world. The influence of the Phoenician alphabet extended far beyond their own civilization.
As the Phoenicians traded with other cultures, their writing system spread across the Mediterranean.
The Greeks, recognizing the practicality and efficiency of the Phoenician alphabet, adapted it to create their own.
The Greeks made a crucial modification.
They introduced vowels into the alphabet, transforming it into a system capable of representing all the sounds of their language.
This adaptation marked a significant development in the evolution of writing, paving the way for the emergence of the Greek literary tradition.
The Greek alphabet, a direct descendant of the Phoenician script, would go on to influence the development of the Roman alphabet. This transformation was not just a simple borrowing of letters, but a complex process of adaptation and integration.
The Romans, who conquered Greece and absorbed much of its culture, found the Greek alphabet to be a useful tool. They saw the potential in the Greek script and decided to adapt it for their own use. They adopted and modified the Greek alphabet to suit their own language, Latin. This modification was not just about changing letters, but also about making the script more suitable for the sounds and structure of the Latin language.
This adaptation gave rise to the Latin alphabet, which became the foundation for many modern alphabets. The Latin script spread across the Roman Empire and beyond, influencing the development of writing systems in various regions. Today, the Latin alphabet is widely used in many languages around the world, from English to Spanish to French. Its influence is undeniable and far-reaching.
The influence of the Phoenician alphabet can be traced through the ages. It was the Phoenicians who first developed a script that could be easily adapted to different languages, and this innovation laid the groundwork for future alphabets.
From its humble beginnings in the bustling port cities of the Levant, where merchants and traders needed a simple and efficient way to keep records, to its transformation into the Greek and Latin scripts, the Phoenician alphabet played a crucial role in the history of writing. It was a bridge that connected different cultures and facilitated communication across vast distances. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity and the interconnectedness of civilizations. The story of the alphabet is a story of human progress, of how we have always sought to communicate, to record, and to share our knowledge with others. The Phoenicians left an indelible mark on the ancient world.
Their maritime prowess, commercial acumen, and innovative spirit helped shape the course of history.
Their legacy is most profoundly felt in the alphabet, a gift that continues to connect us across cultures and continents.
Their contributions to shipbuilding and navigation laid the foundation for centuries of maritime exploration and trade.
The Phoenicians were pioneers in their own right, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the ancient world. The Phoenicians, though their civilization eventually declined, left behind a legacy that continues to resonate today. Their alphabet, a testament to their ingenuity, forms the foundation of numerous writing systems, connecting billions of people through the written word. Their story serves as a reminder that even small civilizations can have a profound and lasting impact on the course of human history.
The Etruscans, a vibrant and innovative civilization, thrived in ancient Italy before Rome. Occupying Etruria, modern Tuscany, and parts of Umbria and Lazio, they flourished between the 8th and 3rd centuries BCE. Known for their sophisticated metalworking, vibrant art, and advanced engineering, the Etruscans left an indelible mark on the Italian peninsula. Etruscan cities, meticulously planned and engineered, stand as a testament to their advanced understanding of urban development. Unlike the haphazard growth of many ancient settlements, Etruscan cities followed a grid-like pattern. Streets intersected at right angles, creating organized and functional urban spaces. This emphasis on order and planning is evident in cities like Marzabotto and Tarquinia, where the remnants of their urban layout are still visible today.
This grid system, known as the templum, was based on Etruscan religious beliefs, reflecting their desire to align their cities with the cardinal directions. The templum extended beyond the city walls, encompassing the surrounding territory and creating a sacred connection between the urban and natural worlds. This concept of a planned urban environment, carefully integrated with the surrounding landscape, deeply influenced Roman city planning. The Romans, impressed by the functionality and order of Etruscan cities, adopted and adapted their urban planning principles.
One of the most remarkable aspects of Etruscan engineering was their mastery of water management. They constructed elaborate drainage systems and sewers, demonstrating an advanced understanding of hydraulics.
These systems, built beneath the streets of their cities, effectively channeled rainwater and sewage away from populated areas, improving sanitation and public health. The Cloaca Maxima, Rome's main sewer, is believed to have been initially constructed by Etruscan engineers during the reign of the Etruscan kings. This monumental feat of engineering, still in use today, stands as a testament to the Etruscan legacy in Roman infrastructure. The Romans, recognizing the importance of these systems, continued to develop and expand upon Etruscan water management techniques, ensuring the health and sanitation of their growing cities.
Section 4. Etruscan tombs. Windows into the afterlife. Etruscan burial practices offer valuable insights into their beliefs about the afterlife and their sophisticated artistic traditions.
Unlike the Greeks, who favored cremation, the Etruscans practiced inhumation, burying their dead in elaborate tombs.
These tombs, often carved into hillsides or built as underground chambers, were richly decorated with frescoes and sculptures.
The paintings found within these tombs depict scenes from Etruscan mythology, daily life, and funerary rituals. They provide a glimpse into Etruscan beliefs about the afterlife, suggesting a joyous and active existence beyond death.
The tombs also housed a wealth of grave goods, including pottery, jewelry, and weapons, reflecting the Etruscan belief in providing for the deceased in the afterlife.
These burial practices, particularly the tradition of elaborate tomb decoration, influenced Roman funerary architecture and art.
The Etruscan imprint on Rome. The Etruscans' influence on Roman culture extended beyond engineering and urban planning.
Their religious beliefs, rituals, and mythology also left a lasting mark on Roman society.
For instance, the Etruscan goddess Uni became Juno in Roman mythology, and the Etruscan god Tinia transformed into Jupiter. Etruscan priests, renowned for their knowledge of divination, played a significant role in shaping Roman religious practices.
The Romans adopted many Etruscan achievements, integrating them into Roman society.
The Maurya Empire arose in ancient India, marking a significant period in its history. It was founded by Chandragupta Maurya in the 4th century BCE. The empire stretched across most of the Indian subcontinent, from the Indus River in the west to Bangladesh in the east. This vast territory was brought under the rule of a single dynasty, a remarkable feat in ancient times. Chandragupta, a shrewd strategist, overthrew the Nanda dynasty to establish Maurya rule. His reign marked the beginning of a powerful and centralized empire. He laid the foundation for a strong administrative system that would characterize the Maurya Empire. The Mauryan Empire distinguished itself with its well-organized bureaucratic system. The vast empire was divided into provinces, each governed by a prince from the royal family. These provinces were further subdivided into districts with officials responsible for revenue collection, law enforcement, and local administration. This hierarchical system ensured efficient governance and control over the vast territory. The Mauryan rulers understood the importance of a well-structured administration. It was crucial for maintaining order, collecting taxes, and implementing policies throughout the empire.
I ascended the throne and initially continued the Mauryan tradition of military conquest. However, the bloody Kalinga War proved to be a turning point in my life. The immense suffering I witnessed filled me with remorse and led to a profound transformation.
Ashoka embraced Buddhism, renouncing violence and adopting a path of peace and righteousness. He dedicated his life to spreading Buddhist teachings, promoting non-violence, and establishing a just and ethical rule. He became a model of a righteous king, dedicated to the welfare of his people.
Emperor Ashoka's transformation was remarkable. His dedication to spreading Buddhism and promoting peace had a lasting impact on the Maurya Empire and beyond.
Recognizing the importance of connectivity and trade, Ashoka focused on developing robust infrastructure throughout the empire.
He commissioned the construction of an extensive network of roads, connecting the far reaches of his realm. These roads facilitated trade, communication, and the movement of people and ideas.
These roads were not merely pathways but symbols of progress and unity. They represented Ashoka's commitment to connecting his vast empire, fostering trade, and enabling the spread of knowledge and culture.
Ashoka's reign left an indelible mark on the history of India. He is remembered as a benevolent and enlightened ruler who ushered in an era of peace, religious tolerance, and progress.
His edicts, inscribed on pillars and rocks throughout the empire, stand as a testament to his vision. They convey his message of peace, non-violence, and righteous living, inspiring generations to come.
Ashoka's legacy transcended his reign, shaping the cultural and political landscape of India for centuries. He remains an iconic figure, embodying the ideals of peace, tolerance, and just governance.
Nature's embrace. The essence of Shinto. Shinto is the native religion of Japan, deeply rooted in the country's history and culture. It is a path of reverence and respect for the natural world, emphasizing harmony and balance. Shinto finds the sacred in mountains, rivers, trees and rocks, seeing them as more than mere physical forms. These are not just elements of nature, they are revered as sacred spaces. They are dwelling places of spirits called kami. Kami are spirits or deities. Kami are spirits or deities that embody the forces of nature. They embody the forces of nature, such as the power of a river or the majesty of a mountain. They also represent abstract qualities like beauty, growth, and the cycle of life. For followers of Shinto, the world is alive with spiritual energy, and every element of nature is infused with it. Shinto has no founder or single sacred text, making it unique among the world's religions. It is an ancient belief system that has evolved over centuries. It has been passed down through generations of Japanese people, preserving its traditions and practices. Shinto rituals and ceremonies are an integral part of Japanese life, marking important events and seasons. Festivals and celebrations at Shinto shrines bring communities together, fostering a sense of unity and continuity. From birth to death, Shinto rituals accompany individuals throughout their lives, providing spiritual guidance and support. The essence of Shinto lies in its deep connection to nature and the spiritual world, offering a unique perspective on life and the universe. It is a timeless tradition that continues to inspire and guide the people of Japan. Sacred Islands, the divine origin of Japan. The story of Japan's creation is deeply rooted in its culture and spirituality. The Japanese archipelago holds special significance in Shinto. These islands are not just land masses, but are considered sacred spaces imbued with divine essence. The islands are believed to be divinely created. According to ancient myths, the gods themselves played a direct role in their formation. Myths tell of the birth of the islands by the divine couple, Izanagi and Izanami. These deities descended from the heavens to create the land we now know as Japan. This creation story is central to Japanese identity. It is celebrated in festivals, art, and cultural practices throughout the country. The most important deities in this myth are Izanagi and Izanami, who are revered as the progenitors of the Japanese islands. They are a divine couple, whose union and actions are pivotal in the creation myth. They created the islands with a heavenly spear. This spear, dipped into the ocean, formed the first island when drops of water fell back into the sea. This creation myth establishes Japan as a sacred land. The islands are seen as a divine gift, a place of purity and spiritual significance. The story of Izanagi and Izanami is foundational. It is a tale passed down through generations, shaping the cultural and spiritual landscape of Japan. It explains the origin of Japan, providing a divine narrative that connects the people to their land in a profound way. It also introduces important themes of purity and ritual cleansing. These concepts are integral to Shinto practices and are reflected in various rituals and ceremonies. Kami and humans, a world of intertwined spirits. Shinto views humans and as interconnected. Humans exist in a world filled with spirits. These spirits influence their lives. Respecting these is crucial for harmony. People can connect with through rituals and offerings. Shrines are sacred spaces. They are dedicated to specific. People visit shrines to pray, give thanks, and seek guidance. The relationship between humans and is reciprocal. Humans show reverence, in turn provide blessings and protection. This interconnectedness is fundamental to Shinto. Mirrors of nature reflecting purity and harmony. Purity is a core value in Shinto. It involves both physical and spiritual cleanliness. Water plays a vital role in purification rituals. Before entering a shrine, people wash their hands and mouth. Mirrors are also significant in Shinto. They symbolize honesty and self-reflection. The most important mirror is enshrined at Ise Grand Shrine. It is believed to represent Amaterasu, the sun goddess. Maintaining purity and harmony is essential. It ensures a balanced relationship with thee and the natural world. These concepts deeply influence Japanese culture. Section 5. The Way of the Kami Rituals and Festivals. Rituals and festivals are central to Shinto practice. They honor the kami and celebrate the seasons. Festivals often involve processions, music, dance, and food offerings. One of the most important festivals is Shichi-go-san. This festival celebrates children. Families visit shrines to give thanks for their well-being. Another important festival is New Year's. It is a time for renewal and purification. These rituals and festivals strengthen the bond between people and kami. They also reinforce community ties and cultural values. Section 6. Celestial Lineage, the Emperor and Divine Authority. Shinto beliefs have profoundly shaped Japanese governance. The intertwining of religion and politics in Japan is a unique phenomenon deeply rooted in the nation's history and culture. The emperor holds a unique position. Unlike other monarchs, his role is not merely ceremonial or political. He is considered a direct descendant of the sun goddess, Amaterasu. This divine connection is not just a myth, but a cornerstone of Japanese identity. This lineage gives the emperor divine authority. It is believed that his bloodline carries the blessings and power of the gods. In ancient Japan, the emperor was not just a political leader. His influence extended beyond governance. He was also the high priest of Shinto. He performed rituals that were essential for the spiritual and material prosperity of the nation. He ensured the well-being of the nation. His blessings were sought for bountiful harvests, peace and prosperity. This role gave him immense spiritual power. The emperor was seen as a living bridge between the divine and the earthly realms. The emperor's divine lineage legitimized his rule. It was a source of his authority and the foundation of his governance. It fostered a sense of unity and shared ancestry among the Japanese people. This shared belief in the emperor's divine origin helped to unify the nation, creating a strong sense of identity and continuity. Section 7. Clans and Hierarchy, Social Order in Early Japan. Ancient Japanese society was organized into clans, or each clan traced its ancestry back to a specific. This belief system created a hierarchical structure. The most powerful clans held significant influence. They controlled land and resources. Within clans, there were further divisions based on status. This hierarchical system maintained order and stability. Loyalty to one's clan was paramount. It shaped social interactions and political alliances. Section 8. From Clans to Court, the Rise of Centralized Power. Over time, a more centralized system of government emerged. The Yamato clan rose to prominence. They established themselves as the imperial line. This marked a shift in power dynamics. The imperial court gradually consolidated its authority. It extended its influence over other clans. This centralization process was gradual. It involved both diplomacy and military force. The establishment of a centralized government laid the foundation for the development of Japanese state institutions. Section 9. Seeds of the Samurai Warriors in a Changing World. As the central government gained power, the role of warriors became increasingly important. Clans maintained their own military forces. These warriors were the precursors to the samurai. Samurai were more than just skilled fighters. They were expected to uphold a strict code of conduct known as. This code emphasized loyalty, honor, and courage. The emergence of the samurai class was a significant development. It reflected the changing political landscape. It also foreshadowed their dominant role in Japanese society. Section 10. Enduring Legacy, Shinto and Japanese Identity. The influence of Shinto and early political structures continues to resonate in modern Japan. Respect for nature, purity, and hierarchy are deeply ingrained in Japanese culture. The emperor, while no longer holding absolute power, remains a symbol of national unity. Shinto shrines continue to be places of worship. They attract millions of visitors each year. The legacy of ancient Japan is multifaceted. It encompasses religious beliefs, social structures, and cultural values. These elements have shaped Japanese identity over centuries. All right, history buffs. Let's dive into the fascinating world of the Maya civilization. Close your eyes and imagine dense jungles, towering pyramids, and a people whose understanding of time and writing was light years ahead of their era. The Maya civilization thrived in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. Intrigued? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the Maya calendar. This wasn't your average day-to-day planner. It was a complex system that intertwined their daily lives with the cosmos. The Maya developed several interlocking calendars, the most famous being the Tzolk'in and the Harb. The Tzolk'in was a 260-day ceremonial calendar, while the Harb was a 365-day solar calendar. These calendars were used for different purposes, from agricultural cycles to religious ceremonies. When combined, they formed the calendar round, a cycle lasting 52 Harb years, or approximately 18,980 days. This intricate system allowed the Maya to track longer periods of time with remarkable accuracy. Imagine the precision. The Maya could predict celestial events with pinpoint accuracy, something that still amazes historians today. Their knowledge of astronomy was so advanced that they could predict solar eclipses and the movements of planets. Now, onto those incredible hieroglyphs. The Maya script, a complex system of logograms and syllabic symbols, was one of the most sophisticated writing systems in the pre-Columbian Americas. It was used to record everything from royal decrees to historical events. They carved these glyphs into stone, painted them on pottery, and inscribed them in codices made from bark paper. These codices were like ancient books filled with knowledge and stories. This script allowed them to document everything from dynastic histories to astronomical observations, preserving their knowledge and culture for millennia. The deciphering of these glyphs has provided us with invaluable insights into their world. It's through these glyphs that we've been able to unlock so many secrets of their civilization. Scholars have spent decades studying these texts, revealing the rich history and achievements of the Maya. And of course, we can't forget the monumental city-states. The Maya were master builders, crafting vast cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Copan, each with its own unique architectural style. These cities were marvels of engineering and urban planning. These cities were not just political and economic centers, but also hubs of cultural and religious activity. They were adorned with temples, palaces and plazas where people gathered for various events. They featured towering pyramids, grand palaces and intricate ball courts. The ball courts were not just for sport, they had significant religious and cultural importance. The planning and engineering required to construct these cities, often in challenging environments, showcased the Maya's ingenuity and advanced understanding of urban development. They built sophisticated water management systems and terraced fields to support their large populations. So there you have it, precision calendars, intricate glyphs, and awe-inspiring cities. The Maya civilization wasn't just remarkable, it was revolutionary. Their achievements in various fields continue to be a source of inspiration and admiration. Their contributions to astronomy, writing, and architecture continue to influence and inspire us today. Modern scientists and architects still study Maya techniques and knowledge. Next time you look at your calendar or stroll through a city, think about the ancient Maya and the incredible legacy they left behind. Their innovations laid the groundwork for many aspects of our modern world. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring history. There's always more to discover about the incredible civilizations that came before.
All right, history buffs, let's bring it all together. From the mighty Egyptians who gave us the basics of written language and monumental architecture, to the Greeks who pioneered democracy and philosophy, each ancient civilization has a legacy that still resonates today. Think about the Romans and their incredible engineering feats, roads, aqueducts, and their legal system, all foundations of modern infrastructure and governance. The ancient Chinese, with their inventions like paper and gunpowder, revolutionized communication and warfare. The Indus Valley civilization, with their urban planning and drainage systems, set early standards for city living. The Mesopotamians not only brought us the wheel and writing, but also laid the groundwork for mathematics and astronomy. And let's not forget the rich cultural traditions of the Mayans and the Aztecs. Their advancements in astronomy and agriculture deeply influenced our understanding of the natural world. So, whether you're reading a book, walking through a well-planned city, or even just looking at the stars, you're experiencing the enduring impact of these ancient civilizations. From their innovations and cultural traditions, these ancient civilizations left a legacy that shapes our everyday lives. Pretty amazing, right? Thanks for sticking with me on this historical journey. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.